Hello, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Drop of Spirituality. Today, I am here to share a Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Okay, today we are going to see the first chapter, Samadhi Pada. First slok is that Atha Yoga Nushasanam. Now, concentration is explained in this Sanskrit sloka. Okay, second sloka is that yoga chitta vritti nirodha, means yoga is retaining the mind stuff, chitta, from taking various form of vrittis. Okay, a good deal of explanation of necessary here. We have to understand what chitta is and what are these vrittis. I have this eye. Eyes do not see. Take away the brain center, which is in the head. The eyes will still be there, the retain complete, and also the picture, and yet the eyes will not see. So the eyes are only a secondary instrument, not the organs of vision. The organ of vision is in the nerve center of the brain. The two eyes will not be sufficient alone. Sometimes a man is asleep with his eyes open. The light is there and the picture is there, but a third thing is necessary. Mind must be joined to the organs. The eyes is the external instrument. We need also the brain center and the agency of the mind. Categories roll down a street and you do not hear them. Why? Because your mind has not attached itself to the organs of hearing. First, there is the instrument, then there is the organs, and third, the mind attachment to this. The mind takes the impression further in and present it to the determinate faculty buddhi, which react. Along with this reaction flash the idea of egoism. Then the mixture of action and reaction is presented to the Purusha, the real soul, who perceive object in this mixture. The organs, indriya, together with the mind, manas. The determinative faculty, buddhi, and egoism, hamkara, from the group called antakarana, the internal instrument. They are built various processes in the mind stuff called chitta. The wave of thought in the chitta are called vritti. The whirlpool is the literal translation. What is thought? Thought is a force, as it gravitation or repulsion. It is absorbed from the infinite storehouse of force in nature. The instrument called chitta takes hold of that force, and when it passes out at the other end, it is called thought. This force is supplied to us through food, and out of that food the body obtains the power of motion, etc. Other, the finer force, it throws out in what we call thoughts. Naturally, we see that the mind is not intelligent, yet it appears to be intelligent. Why? Because the intelligent soul is behind it. You are the only sentient being. Mind is only the instrument through which you catch the internal world. Take this video as a video. It doesn't exist outside. what exists outside is unknown and unknowable. It is the suggestion that gives a blow to the mind, and the mind gives out of the reaction. If a stone is thrown into the water is thrown against it in the form of waves. The real universe is the oceans of the reaction of the mind. A book from, or an elephant from, or a man from is not outside. All that we know is our mental reaction from the outer suggestion. Matter is the permanent possibility of sensation. Said John Stuart Mill, it is only the suggestion that the outside. Take an oyster for example. You know how pearls are made. A grain of sand or something get inside and brings to irritate it, and the oyster through a sort of enamel line around the sand, and this makes the pearls. This whole universe is our own enamel. So to say, and the real universe is the grain of sand. The ordinary man will never understand it, because when he tries to, he throws out an enamel and see only his own enamel. Now we understand what is meant by this British. The real man is behind the mind, and the mind is the instrument in his hands, and it is his intelligence that is percolating through it. It is only when you stand behind it that it becomes intelligent. When man gives it up, it falls to pieces and is nothing. So you understand what is meant by chitta. It is the mind stuff, and breaths are waves and ripples rising in it when internal causes impact on it. These breaths are our whole universe. The bottom of the lake we cannot see because its surface is covered with ripples. It is only possible when the ripple have subsided and the water is clean for us to catch a glimpse of the bottom. If the water is muddy, the bottom will not be seen. If the water is agitated all the time, the bottom will not be seen. If the water is clear and there is no waves, we shall see the bottom. That bottom of the lake is our own true self. The lake is the chitta and the wave are the breaths. And again, this mind is in three stages. One is darkness, which is called tamasya, just as in Brutus an idiot, and it only act to injure others. No other ideas comes into that state of mind. Then there is the active state of mind, rajas, whose safe motives are power and enjoyment. I will be powerful and rule others. Then at last, when the waves cease and the water of the lake become clear, there is the state called sattva, sincerity, calmness. It is not inactive, but rather intensely active. It is the greatest manifestation of power to be claimed. It is easy to be active. Let the winds go and the horses will drag you down. Anyone can do that, but he who can stop the flogging horses is the strong man, which requires greater strength. Letting go or restraining. The claim man is not the man who is dull. You must not mistake sattva for dullness or laziness. The claim man is the one who has restrained of this wave. Activities is the manifestation of the lower strains, claimness of the superior strains. This chitta is always trying to get back to its nature pure state, but the organs draw it out to restrain it and to check this outward tendency and to start it on the return journey to that essence of intelligence is the first step in yoga, because only in this way can the chitta get into its proper course. Although this chitta is in every animal from the lowest to the highest, it is only in the human form that we find intellect. And until the mind stuff can take the form of intellect, it is not possible for it to return through all these steps and liberate the soul. Immediately, salvation is impossible for the cow and the dog, although they have mind, because their chitta cannot as yet take that from which we call intellect. Chitta manifests itself in all these different forms: scattering, darkening, weakening, and concentrating. These are the four states in which the mind stuff manifests itself. First, scattered from is activity. Its tendency is to manifest in the form of pleasure or of pain. Then the dual form is darkness, the only tendency of which is to injure others. The commentator says the first form is natural to the devas, the angel, and the second is the demonical form. The ekagra, the concentration form of the chitta, is what brings us to explain Atha Yoga Anusasana and Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha.